Hello and welcome to today's session. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of everything. This is just going to be a reasonably gentle session that's going to build you some strength. It's going to floss out some nerves and hopefully just make you feel fantastic. So, now that we have Chaos Twin 1 and 2 present, maybe they can vacate the mat space. Very nice. If you have a block handy, that's great. You don't need it, but it will just give you a little bit more space. So with that being said, I'm going to pop my block at the top of my mat. And the first thing that we're going to do is come to hands and knees. You can sit this way. If this is too much, you can pop something underneath your ankles or underneath your ankles between your thighs and your shins or calves, whatever feels good there. We are stretching into the fronts of our feet and the front of our shins in this position, so I would like you to take this if you can. If this is really absolutely not it for you, cross-legged is absolutely fine, but wherever you are, we're going to close down the eyes or soften the gaze, and we're just going to start to move into the hands. So especially at this time of the year, I have Raynaud's in my hands and my feet, and I know a lot of you will do as well. So we're trying to get extra blood flow into the hands and the feet. Just keep doing this. I'm just going to keep chatting. When I get in from a wet dog walk, when it's cold, I can't even open the door or take the dog's leads off. So I have to double down on these kinds of exercises to make sure that we're getting extra blood flow into the hands, into the fingers, and just making everything feel good. Yes, I've tried cold therapy. Cold does not work for me at all. Hot, yes. If you can find a sauna, great. If you can use hot water during the day a few times, that works so much better than cold. So just starting to make little star shapes with your fingers. I want you to imagine, these look like jellyfish to me. So we're making jellyfish shapes with our hands. We're going to lift the hands up overhead, keeping that jellyfish movement going. That's going to take your shoulders up towards your ears. Take a big yawn here. And then shake out the hands, coming all the way back down. Let the head go if that feels nice. And then we're going to come to hands and knees. Make some movement into your tabletop position. Then we're going to very gently take some cat-cows in a weird way. So you're going to Beyonce your hip to the left side. You're going to think about the right shoulder going towards the front of the room, and we're going to tuck the chin underneath the armpit, let the spine go, and then inhale, let it go. Exhale as you round. Inhale, let it go. Exhale as you round, hold here. We're going to put all of our weight into the right hand and left knee. You're going to lift the right knee off the ground and extend it out towards kind of 45 degrees towards the back of the room. Bring it in and see if you can drive it up towards your elbow. Take it back out so it's 45 degrees to your body, and then draw your knee towards your elbow. See if you can tuck your chin to your left shoulder. Inhale as you extend, and then exhale, draw it in, hold in this position. We're going to just drop the foot down towards the ground. So it's the foot that's going, and now tuck in the heel towards your bum. Drop the foot, heel towards the bum, drop the foot, heel towards the bum. Keep your heel connected as closely as you can to your bum as we send that knee back as far as you can into this kind of donkey kick type position. And then exhale, you're going to draw that knee up towards your right elbow. Keep the knee close to your bum, send it up towards the sky. The closer you can keep your foot towards your bum, draw it back in, the more you'll get a nice floss through your femoral nerve. That won't mean anything to you, but if you want to know more, just drop me a message. I'll let you know. And it should feel good through the backside of your body, especially if you get any SI joint or sciatica pain. Drop that down, take some movement. You might, sometimes when I do this, I feel like my body's gone, oh, thank God, when I drop down. And it's just because of the nerve floss, that's all. So, finding that same position on the other side. Hip out. Shoulder on the left side now is coming towards your ear. You're going to exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Keeping that weight into your right hand. Let the left knee become light. You're going to put weight into the left hand as well, and then you're going to draw your knee towards your elbow. On your exhale, extend that leg out to 45 degrees. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, draws you in. Inhale, kick it back, then tuck that knee, bend that knee so your foot comes towards your bum. And now we're going to bring everything in so that your knee goes towards your left elbow. And then we're going to take it back into that donkey kick position. Knee towards elbow. And then take it back. Notice that I'm not moving fast. This is on purpose. I want the nerve to glide nice and slowly so that everything moves as it should. If we start flinging our bodies around, do it one more time, then we don't get the chance for everything to move as it should. Fascia, nerve glides, all those things. Come back to centre. Take some movement through your body. Notice if you have some relief anywhere. And then if you have a block, we're going to use the block. If you do not have a block, that is not a problem. You can use a book, but you're going to pop your block out to the left side of your mat. You're going to pop your elbow onto the block, and you're going to extend your other arm forward. So we're just doing our puppy pose on one side. So from here, you're going to extend the chest forward. You're going to use your right hand just as a base. So it's just keeping you from falling over. All of the weight is coming into this left elbow. From here, you're going to round through the spine, press that left elbow down, and then you're going to inhale as you lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Feel the length through your left side, and just notice if your body wants to do a little swing. Exhale, we're going to round. Inhale, we're going to lengthen. Notice if your body wanted to do that swing again. See if you can correct it so that we keep it straight. Keep even pressure through both sides of your elbow. Exhale as you tuck. And then inhale as you lengthen. If you're doing this just on the mat, your movement will be slightly lower. And that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. We're going to switch sides. So bringing your right elbow onto the mat this time. Your hand can be wherever feels good. You can have it by your head. You can have it down behind your back. Whatever feels good. I kind of like to push my head into my forearm just to keep that elbow and hand straight. But that might not be there for you, and that's absolutely fine. So on your exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under. Feel that length. If you feel any kind of block in kind of here as you're coming forward, just notice it, and then exhale, lengthen. Inhale, we're going to tuck, 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 tuck. press that elbow down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck, 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 tuck. See if that block's still there or see if it's gone. And then lengthen. Take the block away. Bring both elbows down towards the ground. And then we're just going to tuck chin to chest. And then lengthen forward. Tuck chin to chest. Lengthen forward. Tuck chin to chest. Lengthen forward. Extend the arms. Let's see if we can shrug our shoulders towards our ears. And then roll into your cobra position. So we're going to bring hands underneath our shoulders. Taking a breath in here. We're going to lift the right hand and the left leg. So on your inhale, we're going to lift. On your exhale, you're going to drop. Switch sides, lift and drop. Bend your left knee, same again, but this time you're going to flex the foot, and I want you to think about sending your foot towards the sky. Inhale, we're going to lift. Exhale, you're going to drop and switch. Lift. Ooh, and drop. Lift. And drop. Lift. And drop. Both sides. If you have your block handy, pop your block in between your knees. That's just going to stop your knees from going crazy sideways. We're going to lift our feet up towards the sky, or the shake, and then lower. I want mine a bit closer. We're going to reorient that because it didn't feel perfect. Not that anything's perfect. Everything's perfectly imperfect, and that's how it should be. Lift. Eek, 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 and then lower. One more here, lift, 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 keep that block in between your knees, and lower. Oh, that escalated quickly. We're going to drop everything back, find a child's pose. In this child's pose, I don't want you to drop chin towards chest, I want you to keep your chest lifted. We're trying to keep the spine long, especially if you have low back pain, going straight into a state of flexion through your spine. It's just going to cause you sciatic pains and all sorts of nonsense. So we're going to press the ground away here, and then we're going to practice into our scapular movements. So you're going to press the ground away and tuck chin towards chest, keeping your tailbone lifted towards the back of the room as much as possible. And then inhale, you're going to pull the mat towards you. Exhale, you're going to send that away, keeping that tailbone lifted. And then inhale, you're going to pull the mat towards you. Last one. Exhale, push the mat away. Shrug, 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 keeping that tailbone lifted. And then inhale, you're going to pull the mat towards you, coming back to center. Again, if you have your block, let's bring it to the center of the mat. That was me. Harley thinks there's someone at the door. There isn't. Darling, it was me. Right, so coming into your plank position. If you have your block, this is going to be your stopping point. We are going to lower into a tricep push-up. Harley, come here. Harley? So, from here, we're going to extend the shoulders up towards the ground, up towards the sky. We are going to keep your elbows locked by your side as you lower to your block. You're going to hold here. If you're on your block, great. If you're not on your block, then don't worry. We're still holding unless this is too much, and then you're going to let it go. From here, we're going to press off the block an inch and then lower down. Press off the block an inch and then lower down. If you're not on your block, you're just going to press, low, and then lower. Press, and then lower. Press, and then lower. Press back. Child's pose. One more set like that. So again, if you have your block, I just moved it out of the way. Did you see that? It's not like I've done this before. Okay, so same again. Sending the elbows back towards the back of the room. Plank position. So tucking the tailbone under, keeping those shoulder blades protracted up towards the sky. We're going to lower, let your elbows go towards the back of the room. Find the block. Relax there for a breath, or if you're a beast and you're not using the block, we're going to hold. You're going to press up an inch and back down. Press up an inch and back down. Press up an inch and back down. Press up and all the way back to your child's pose. So what are we working on when we're doing that? Apart from tricep strength, we're going to work into some chaturangas because we haven't done that before in this particular session. So we're going to try. This time, you're going to keep one knee down on the ground and you're going to lengthen through your leg. Your knee's going to need to be slightly behind your hip. We are going to be shifting the weight forward, but this knee is just going to stop you from collapsing onto the ground. If you already have chaturanga in your practice, what does chaturanga look like? It looks like this. Oh, clonk. Okay, so if you already have that, that's fine. We're just going to drill it, make it a little bit more meaningful to your body, and let's see where we go. If you don't have it, this is a great way to work into it. So we're going to do 3 reps each side on one leg and then the other. So from here, you're going to shift the weight forward if you're staying on one knee. You're going to lower, and then you're going to press back up. You're going to lower, and you're going to press back up. You're going to lower, extend both legs if you can. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Push your chest forward. Good. Upward facing dog. Take a breath in here. If your arms are shaking, good work. Drop the other knee. We're going to send the hips back just to give our arms a little break, but it's not going to be a long one. You're going to send the weight forward. You're going to lower, and then you're going to press. As you lower, I want you to think elbows don't go past my ribs, and then press. I'm going to lift my leg off for the last one. Lower, and then press, and then lower, hold. 3, 2, 1. Oh, press up, press the ground away, drop the knees, send everything back, find your child's pose. Take a breath in here. We're going to come back to centre, and we're going to take our knee across the mat as if we're going to do a pigeon. We're not going to do a pigeon. It is going to be a pigeon variation. Something fun just to try for your core work. So from here, you're going to shift the weight forward, coming into that same position, but with your leg, your foot internally rotated, so your hip is externally rotated. You're going to turn your back hip, so that your toes face the side of the room, and then you're going to turn them down. Turn them up, turn them down, turn them up, and then lower your chin towards the ground, press back up. Chin towards the ground, press back up, chin towards the ground, make your right arm long, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, woo, drop it down, and we're going to switch sides. So, same again, just find this weird pigeon type variation, because we are going to work into some standing flying pigeon balances, which I shall not demonstrate for you in this moment, but maybe at the end of the session, who knows. Just move into that other leg, then we're going to extend. So, just see if you need to find some space at the front of your body. We are leaning over this front leg, so you're going to turn that foot up towards the ceiling, and then try and turn it all the way to the other side. Turn the foot up and down towards the other side. Turn that foot up and down, come to centre and press down. and then back up. Press down, and then back up. Press down, and back up. Let the left arm be long. Keeping that big toe pointing towards the mat. Hips nice and square. And then bring everything back down. Take some movement through the hips. The last thing we're going to do is that femoral nerve glide. So we're going to bring ourselves into this lunge position. We're going to rise up to our full lunge. From here, you're going to look up towards the sky. As you tuck your chin towards your chest, you're going to try and bring your foot to your bum. As you lift your head up towards the sky, you're going to press that foot down and find not a full lunge on this leg. Exhale, tuck chin towards chest. Oh, she's lost it. And then bring the foot up. I can recommend using a block here. And then tuck everything under and lift. Gaze goes towards the sky. Baby bird though, you still want to be able to have that worm strawberry lace fed down your throat. So tuck, lift, whoops, tuck, lift, and then stand, baby bird. Drop it down, switch sides, let the block come with you. So as we're tucking, chin towards chest, you're going to bring your foot up towards your bum. Keeping those toes down if you can. You're going to lift your head as we stand. Exhale, bring everything down. Knee to bum, no, foot to bum. And then stand. And then down. Tuck. Inhale. Lift. Drop it down. Come to your back. Last movement of this morning's practice. We're just going to take our knee side to side. Then you're going to let everything fall over to the left side. Just make whatever space you need here. We're going to use this hand. I might be too close to the wall. We're going to bring that hand all the way overhead to the other side. And then you're going to open it up. Take your head with you. The head movement is important. Again, this is a nerve floss. Different nerve. And then last time here. Bring it back over. Take it to the other side. Take some movement. Nothing too stressful. Drop everything down. Keep the gaze over to the left side. And then the same on this side. Bringing that hand overhead. Trying to keep the hand down onto the ground as much as you can. Trying to get full range of movement through that shoulder joint. It's going to give you much better nerve movement. And then when you're ready, take a seat. Thank you for joining me for today's session. I hope that you've built some strength in those triceps. I hope that you've lengthened through your entire body. I hope that you have gained a bit of core strength, and mainly I hope that you've challenged yourself, had a little bit of fun, and learned that your body can do more than you think it can. So until next time, I hope that the rest of your day is filled with sunshine and magic and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel even more incredible. Until next time.